just gonna... Whoa. No. Ew. No. I'm just joking around. Who cares? Let's do black and white. Ew. What's that one? Dawn. Delta Dawn. What's that flower you have? So you can see my grays. Could it be a faded rose from days gone by? Look at, you can see my grays, you guys. I love it. And I'm wearing a mood ring. Oh, it looks green. Okay, that's weird. It looks green there. Hey, Seraphine. Hi, ENA Mom. Hi, Donna Lab Mom. How are you? How's it going, guys? How's it going? Hey, I like the black and white. I think they have a sepia one, too. Hold on. Ooh, glamour. Ooh. Then we've got 8 mil. Ew. Ew. That looks like the documentary. Okay. Hey, Chris. This is a documentary of Bella's life. How about that? Bella's life documentary. Yes. Oh, I did grab a Red Bull. First one of the day. Yippee-yay. Hold on. You know what I'm really impressed with? Well, one thing I'm sad about and I'm happy about. Okay, so I ordered some vape juice offline, right? And it said it was going to take 5 to 8 days to come, which normally it only says like 3 days, right? Well, then when I go up to the other place to get a couple bottles, just a box of them to get me through, they say, oh, the online places aren't going to be able to do vape juices anymore, right? I'm like, really? When? They're like, I don't know. So I go back in just to see when my stuff's going to come, or if you can order anymore. It's already done. After March 26th, you could no longer order vape juice online any longer. So I'm like, oh shit. You know what they're doing? They got everybody to order one last time, and they're just going to keep the money, right? Almost $40. I'm like, they're going to keep the money because there's nothing we can do anymore, right? We just won't get the product, and they'll get the money for it. And that's why they're saying 5 to 8 days, because they would be closed by then. They wouldn't have to worry about anything. I'm so impressed, you guys. My vape juice came today. And they're no longer selling. So I mean, they could have been, they could have done that. Thank goodness they didn't, but they could have. So I'm pretty damn impressed with that. So my whole thing is this, you guys. Once my bottles of vape juice are gone, that's it. I'm done. What can I do? I could drive all the way up to where to get it, but I don't want to make that haul all the time. So that's it. I have 3 bottles left. And then I'm going to be done. But what I really wanted to talk about is oh, my car. Yes, I need a new radiator. Sucks, you guys. So what had happened, I was driving down the highway, and I'm noticing, I hear something dinging, whatever, and I look, and the, whatever it's called, the thermostat thing was all the way up to 260, right? All the way in the red. And I'm like, wait, how did that happen? Wait, is that what I'm supposed to be looking at? I couldn't remember if that was the right place. Yeah. And I'm like, what the heck? So I drive and I get off of the highway and I go to the nearest auto place, right? And I ask them, could it be, that it just needs antifreeze? What? And I happen to have a brand new bottle of antifreeze in my car. I don't know why, but it was very expensive. And so I remember that it was something that had to be done to the car months and months and months ago. I don't know, a year ago maybe. So the guy's like, he's like, yeah, let's try putting that in. So we put it in. He goes, wow, it was empty. I'm like, okay, okay. He's like, but why was it empty? I'm like, I don't know. And then I was like, sweet. So it went down halfway. It went to like 190, like straight in the middle. I'm like, okay, well, maybe as I'm driving, it'll go lower and lower. Well, no, it stayed right in the middle. And then, but before I left, he was like, whoa, what's that? And he was looking under the hood, but up against the grill inside the car, inside the hood. And it had, he said it was radiator fluid all over on the grill. And I'm like, well, what's that mean? He goes, there's a leak somewhere and it's spraying all in here. And I'm like, shit. He goes, if I were you, I would take it somewhere, have them put it up and look. They might charge you 50, 75 bucks just to give you a diagnosis on it. But at this point, I was on my way to go get SOS. So I'm like, well, hopefully, Lord, please let me just make it out to pick up SOS and get me home. And then I'll deal with it. It's going to be expensive, Seraphim. Oh my gosh. I don't want to. You know, if it's not one thing, you guys, it's another, right? But at least God got me home, like I asked. E&A Mom, have you heard anything on the job front? Anything on the job front? Yes, I'm stressed. I'm very stressed, guys. Don't pay attention to me. There's Sepia. Ooh, let's see what Sepia looks like. I want to talk about, you guys. I want to hear from E&A Mom. Oh, I like the sepia. That's cute. Should I just stare at myself the whole time like some creators do? They're just like, What I want to talk about is the George Floyd case. The Derek Chauvin. OMG. I'm hooked. I'm glued to that case. And I haven't had a lot of interest in it prior. Okay, I don't know what just happened. I don't know if it's because I said that word. I don't know. That was really weird. So I'm hooked on that case, and I'm listening to every witness testimony that's coming up. And I'm going to tell you, I love the gal firefighter, EMT gal. She wasn't putting up with no crap. I like her. She's really cool. Is anyone else following it? See, I've been saying the whole time, oh, that Chauvin guy, he needs to just go down. Like, he needs to be, justice needs to be served, and that guy needs to go to prison for murder. And then I listen to the questions that the attorneys are asking, and I'm like, I think about it, and then I'm like, well, wait, what does that have to do with the fact that they saw what they saw, whether the EMTs had been called prior before these people getting there or not, whether somebody else dropped the ball with them taking a long time to get to the scene? It doesn't matter. What it boils down to is Chauvin's knee was in Floyd's neck that entire time, and there was no reason for it. I mean, even if he was high, which it sounds like he was, it doesn't matter. I mean, even if he was high, if his knee hadn't have been in his neck for 8 something minutes, he would most likely still be alive. Are you guys here? I'm trying to live chat and see. I don't know if you guys are still seeing me or not. Let me check my channel. Okay, it says I'm live. Hold on. I haven't even put commercials on here yet. Why is there a commercial? An ad.
The small things we took.
Okay.
The small things we took. Okay.
Oh, I guess I am. All right.
Oh, I guess.
So, Sarah, yeah, I learned that the hard way. Effed up 2 cars for the same reason. Oh my goodness. Hold on. Maybe I need to say something. Oops. Can you guys, oops. What is wrong with my fingers today? Okay. Oh, cool. Hey, Donna. You haven't watched anything because it's stress. You mean the whole case, Donna? Is that what you're talking about? Who else that's in here has been watching the trial? I'm hooked. It's done for today. I don't like that judge, you guys. That judge, there's my mailman. Thank you, Donna. I honestly, that judge is kind of a douche. Seriously. I think I don't like the guy. I don't like the judge. He's being so rude. I don't know. He yelled at that lady well, it's true. You're not supposed to take pictures at the courthouse. Yes, and all the outcome of the killing. That girl, the firefighter girl, the EMT one, I like her. She did not back down, but she was argumentative, right? So she wasn't just being asked and answering. She was elaborating. She was getting an attitude according to the judge. And he's like, you need to just answer the questions with a yes or no. That's it. I don't know. That would be hard, you guys, to be a witness in a trial like that. That would be so scary, I think. But what do you guys think should happen? What do you guys think should happen to that officer and the other ones? Tao, is that his name? The other one? The other officers that were standing by, not doing anything? I want to know. Sure, George Floyd was a big guy. Huge. He was on drugs at the time, so he was combative. But they already had him in handcuffs and he was on the ground. Why did he have to have his knee in his neck the entire time? When he noticed that he wasn't squirming and being combative and all that, why couldn't he have just taken his knee out of his neck? I think there's a lot of information people are saying from how they knew each other before, and I would like to find out more information about that, how they knew each other from the club or whatever. Hey, Coffee. I want to know how they knew each other from the club. You know, all the information that people are saying that there was more to it, yada, yada, yada. The bottom line, again, to me, is doesn't matter if he was on drugs. It doesn't matter if there was a counterfeit bill. It doesn't matter. He could have been down on the ground, handcuffed like he was, and restrained there. He did not need to have Chauvin's knee in his neck for 8 minutes and some odd seconds. There's no reason for it. I'm wondering if George Floyd knew something about something and they took that opportunity to take him out. I don't know, because what other reason do they have? When you're a secure person, it doesn't mean kill them. There are other ways to do it. Officer was wrong. I agree, Donna. 4+ minutes of that, George was freaking passed out. A passed out man is of no threat. And all the witnesses say the same thing. And all the witnesses got choked up. There was the MMA trainer guy, Williams, I think was his last name. He was very respectful. I mean, sure, they play some of the videos where, you know, the crowd is egging on the officers, calling them bitch, calling them, you know, you're a real man. Does this make you feel good? But the point is that's after people were saying, take your knee off of his neck. He can't breathe. He's saying he can't breathe. His stomach hurts. He's calling that he wants to talk to his mama, you know. And Chauvin's just sitting there with his hands in his pockets. It shows on the video just, huh? What? It's like, it's almost like, I've got the power. I'm the police and I'm going to do how I see fit, which I understand to a point. People shouldn't be able to come up in a crowd, you know, shouldn't be able to come up to a scene and start demanding the police to do certain things. They should stay back, remain respectful. And, you know, if you want to take your phones out and videotape, that's one thing. But that is distracting to the officers. But the only reason these people got so agitated is because they saw this man, George Floyd, losing his life right in front of their eyes. And that firefighter gal, the EMT gal, she was devastated because she was there. She was off duty. She wanted to help. She knew how to help. And the police officers would not allow her. So she's like, fine, you're not going to let me help. Let me tell you how to do it so you can stop this man from dying. Nope, nope, nope. So yes, there does need to be justice in this case. Right. Coffee, it's almost like he knew. It's almost like he knew at that point when he said, I want to talk to my mama, I think is what he said. Something like that. It's like he knew at that point he was going. Like he was slowly slipping away. And I see, you know, how much it bothers us. Can you imagine being front and center, having front row seats to watching this man lose his life? Now, was it a racist thing? I don't know. I mean, we don't know if it was racist. Like we can't get into people's minds and know what they think of certain people unless there's a history of racism with this guy. You know what I mean? Said you're going to kill me, so he knew. Yeah. And I'm sure they just sat there. I'm sure they sat there and thought he was being dramatic. But I guess the officers said they were trained. He was trained in how to do that type of thing that he was doing with his knees. So I don't understand. I just know that I'm hooked on this case. And I think thus far, the witnesses have been amazing. I do. Now there was 4 underage, or at least 2 of them were underage at the time that this happened, and since they've turned 18, but they still want to protect the identity and all that. Oh my gosh, that judge though, the judge is freaking annoying. That man, he just seems like a grumpy old fart. And the jury has to be seeing the devastation while these people are testifying, I mean, a couple of them, when the lawyers asked, why were you afraid? Why did you feel that, this man was going to die? Or what made you so terrified? And one gal said, because I have a brother, I have a father, I have a cousin, or something like that, and they're all black men. And I just picture it being one of them. So sad. Again, we don't know if it was racially charged or what. Okay, bye, coffee. Talk to you later. It's so frustrating, you guys. So yeah, my car is, I'm scared to drive it anywhere. I got over there to pick up Sos, and oh my gosh, more freaking Watts updates. No more Watts updates, guys. Stop with the Watts. Stop with the Watts updates. So I got over there and I took a video. The place was a disaster area. It really was. It was a disaster area. I know one thing I'm going to get with my stimulus. I'm going to get a Instapot. Sean sent me a picture of some food he was eating that his aunt made. It was pasta. Oh my gosh, it looked so good. And he said, she made this in the Instapot. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks so good. I think I'm done with the freaking fryer, the air fryer. I don't know. Oh my gosh, hold on. So I just wanted to come back on and let you guys know I'm okay. I just pulled over and did what I had to do for the time being. It's not too bad. If I need a new radiator, he said it's like $101, which is not bad at all. If I can find someone to put it in, that's nothing. So at least if it hasn't done any more damage, then that's, that's doable. So let's pray. If you guys can pray for me that that's all it is, that would be wonderful, because I don't need anything else going wrong. Did Ian Amom say anything about job? Oh, and so the series we started watching last night in Monday Movie Night and Patreon was Who Killed Sarah? Right, Seraphin? Isn't that what it was called? Who Killed Sarah? It's a series, you guys. So far, I like it. So far, I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's probably one of those things like what you call it was like Dexter, like you had to get, or there's another show. You had to get through the first couple episodes and it was pretty good after that. But what was the other one where the guy made meth with that kid, with that younger kid? What was that show called? The bald dude? Well, I did not like that one at first. I have it on the tip of my tongue. I did not like that show at first. I was like, this isn't that interesting. But then after a while, I started to like it. I'm seeing if there's anything else going on. I love Judge Janine. Oh, you guys. Judge Judy is quitting it. She's calling it quits. Yep, she's going to have a new show. You want to know what her show is going to be called? Oh, and I'm really, really close to my goal, you guys. I'm at like 91 or 92%, something like that, for my Thrive. So if you need anything, order today. Today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. I'm so close. If you're needing to order. Okay. Judge Judy is leaving and her show, she has a new show.
The popular courtroom reality show Judge Judy. It premiered in 1996 and has entertained American audiences ever since. While we're always fascinated by the law and courtrooms, it's often the lawyers who provide us with the entertainment. Judy Scheinlin changed that forever. While she wasn't the first TV judge, her personality, razor-sharp wit, and
I think I'm gonna dye my hair,
made the
you
show
guys.
into an American phenomenon. But how did she get started?
Oh, I just want to know what her new show is gonna be.
Fast decision making. It also led her to write her first book and land a few TV.
Oh my gosh, she's been
But
around.
the producers believed there was some validity to the case and invited Jonathan and his pals to come on the show. Their shirt. But it's also another way to make money in court.
Okay, what's her new show?
Judge Judy? Or will Judy have challenges reaching new audiences, particularly the younger generation? Let us know your thoughts in the comments.
You didn't tell me the new.
Make sure you united with Judy and became a star as she did.
Hold on.
It's believed he now has a net worth of at least $3.5 million. While there isn't a clear number of Judy's net worth, we know she had a contract which brought her $47 million a year.
47 million?
She's one of the highest paid women in the history of American TV. She owns 5 homes, a private jet, and once owned a yacht. As the show continues to run, she becomes even more of an American treasure. She's been praised and parodied and has become almost idyllic in what many Americans want to see.
47 million a year.
She holds a Guinness World Record for being the longest-running TV judge in American TV history. The show has over 4,000 episodes, and she's handled over 9,000 cases. While Judy may be more of a mediator on the show, she hasn't forgotten her roots as a court
It's not
prosecutor.
saying what her.
She helped take down a phony school that was run by unaccredited.
Whatever. It's not saying what her new show is.
Of any Judge Judy show. Their relationship goes way back to much before the show. They worked together in the Manhattan family court and began their friendship during this time. They even shared a similar dark sense of humor. There was one incident where Bird donned
Oh, well, I guess.
and began doing an
I guess she's just transitioning to another show that's going to be similar to Judge Judy. That's what it says. So I guess she's not leaving. She is just going to, she's still going to do TV, but it's just going to be a little bit different than. Oh, what's this? Trump's going to visit something? I got to check that out. All right, you guys, I just want to check back in with you and let you know. Oh, gosh, Armchair Detective, members only show. Let's see, what's it about? Ugh. Reviews all. All what? The same thing you've been reviewing for years? Oh my gosh, you guys, there's nothing on. 14 signs of vitamin D deficiency. So I am stuck on this trial. I will continue to watch it, continue to give you my opinions on it, and that's about it. I'm hooked. I am hooked on it. All right. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I think it's sunny out now, so I think I'm going to go take little man, Sosa, my grandson, for a walk. Get out in the fresh air. I might post the video so you guys can see what I had to clean up when I went to pick him up. I don't know. I'm not seeing any comments. I don't know what's going on, you guys. But I will talk to you soon. God bless. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.